lockdown, because people where we are, or people that are in places that aren't feeling it, we are getting it because we are a part of all those major cities too, but they're not, the impact is different. So you know, it's that's why I think it's such a hard time. Like, even economically, these people are like, why am I not going to work? No one here has, and like, I'm losing my job. Like, there are lots of businesses that have gone under, small businesses here. I've talked to several people who have lost their jobs, like, and they don't quite understand it because we don't have an outbreak here where we are. So, you know, I think that's been the hardest part of really just handling this entire crisis, is that everyone is in a different area. So, you know, I think that's why it's just so painstakingly taking so long to get past.
Well, you know what, though? Thank you for mentioning that, because I think just talking about that, when you recognize somebody else's situation and you hear their problems, I mean, yeah, we're in a major city in LA. I'm of the vein that we should have locked down everything. That's my personal thought. But I know some people don't feel that way. So just having a intelligent conversation where it's not partisan or something, I think, oh man, I love that. So thank you for mentioning that.
No, we need to have that conversation, and you need to understand every side of it, because a lot of people can't understand every side unless something directly impacts you. And so it's, I've been having, you know, random conversations every, you know, I'll go like once every, you know, week and a half to 2 weeks to the grocery store to kind of load back up on certain things. And you know, you talk to, you know, the cashiers, and you see them, and everybody's got a different story. And that's why this is so hard, because not only are there different climates happening right now, like there was just a winter storm here. Like, you know what I'm saying? There was a devastating tornado that happened in Nashville right before all of this. Those people are reeling. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there is so much need and so much different need. And I think that's the hardest part of this. So I think you have to talk about it.
And I think, too, by releasing the single, like you said, you were lucky to still be able to do that. I feel like music right now it's always been important, but now it's more important than ever, especially the message of your song too. Did you write this before all this happened? Like, was this?
First of all, I just have to say right now how rad and Top Gun you look right now with that microphone right now.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Like, I feel like I'm Goose. I mean, I don't want to be Goose, you guys, but I just mean, like, I feel like we're like in this together. That was awesome. But no, you know, we've always had this song on, and I didn't actually write this. And Natalie, Himby, Ben West, and Laura Belts actually wrote this. It's I think all of them are based out of Nashville, to my best of knowledge. But anyway, I love Natalie Himby. I've loved for quite some time as a writer, and I've always wanted to cut her songs, and nothing was quite right for a project yet. And this song came along, and I just fell in love with the message. And this was over a year ago. And then I've always had this idea to record in different languages, because growing up Valentine, where, you know, in Fort Worth and Burleson area, I sang in operas, and I did things like that all the time, classical music, singing in Latin-based languages or German, so I always have wanted to kind of implement that kind of unique thing that happened when I was a child, like, into like my job. And this song came along, and I thought, God, this is perfect. And I feel like we need something globally connecting. I think that'd be really good. You know, because I come from an area where people, in the majority, speak just one language, and even just opening up your mind to different languages, and that kind of opens up to different cultures, and you know, and all of that. So I thought it was important. And then now, you know, this pandemic happened, and our release was supposed to happen this April, and we just kind of kept it, because we were like, you know, you're right, Jillian, this is like, you couldn't be more of a globally connected time to release this song, so we just kept with it.
Shukran Habibti, thank you for that. Marhaba kifik. Let's play. I know, right? I had to show off a little bit. That was the Arabic part.
I like it. I like it.
Thank you. Let's play the song right now. This is I Dare You.
Let's do it.
All right. It's 104.3 My FM. It's Valentine morning.
There's a wolf that preys on a world that strays so far from the garden. And just like your own, every heart you know seems cold and hardened. You may not have the stage, but you still have a voice. You may not have the strength, but if you have a choice, you can't know why. Dare you to love. Even if you hurt, you can only see once. Even if you think it's not enough. I dare you. I dare you. Oh, I dare you to love.
104.3 My Family. It is Valentine in the morning. That's Kelly Clarkson's new song. It's called I Dare You. She's zooming into our show today. She's making music. She's doing her talk show. She's planting crops. She's doing it all.
She's a homeschool teacher.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Everything good with the plumbing right now at your place?
Oh my gosh, girl, I'm telling you what, this ain't a joke. Okay, so I went from our plumbing froze in this cabin we're renting because we don't actually have a house built. And literally it's like right by a ranch, and the plumbing broke, and I had to use my kid's little potty because it was like a storm outside. It was, I don't mind. I'm not big, like I am totally the country girl that will be like, well, I gotta find a bush. Like I'm fine with it. But like I couldn't do it. It was so cold outside. I was like, I cannot bear my behind out there and go to the bath. I will die. Like it's like 2 degrees. Like so I had to use my kid's little potty. Cut to I have to do all these interviews, and the only Wi-Fi connection if I'm having to do like the Today Show and all that, and I had to do that for the release and like my talk show. So this other cabin has no bathroom. So there's literally a tiny trash can with a trash bag.